It's time to get edgy. We've talked about seams and darts, but you're not well on your way in sewing until you know about edges. They're on everything you make. Today, I'm talking about the edges you find on jackets, vests, and blouses. They're often a big part of the style of your garment. I'll show you a few. Raw edges are popular right now, and you'd think they would be the easiest to sew. But you need to know a few things to make them work right. Here, the fabric in this vest is too lightweight for a raw edge to work properly. The edge is weak, and instead of looking chic, it just looks limp. You can see it is trying to turn itself under to get support. The stay stitching around the edge should help hold the shape, but it isn't strong enough either. One solution is to double up your fabric. Cut 2 layers and sew them together as one. That would beef up the fabric just enough to give it some body and support the edge and the free motion stitching embellishment. Turned under edges such as the placket on this blouse is part of the garment design. This edge was folded to the wrong side of the fabric and top stitched for a clean, crisp edge down the center front. It has the strength to support the buttons and buttonholes a front placket needs. Turned under edges are used in unlined garments and most often involve some top stitching. This jacket has bound edges. Binding is usually used on a single layer of fabric to cover and protect a raw edge. This binding is a knit that is purchased by the yard at a fabric store. You can also purchase packaged bias strips that have been cut and folded to bind edges, or cut your own. There's a wide variety of binding types and ways to apply them. A good binding will curve to the shape of your edge and can be sewn by hand or machine or a combination of the two. The face edge is probably the most common edge in ready-to-wear clothes. It can finish short spaces such as a pocket top, medium-sized areas like a collar and lapel, or encircle an entire jacket or coat edge. A facing is an extra piece of fabric cut to mirror the edge it finishes. It is used extensively in tailoring, but you'll also find facings used to finish armholes and necklines in blouses and dresses too. Facings are used to finish shaped edges on the inside of a fabric as well. Facings are such an integral part of your sewing. I've devoted a whole episode just for them, coming right up.